Hello, welcome to my vlog. This is reaction video na naman tayo, guys. So huwag na natin patagalin, let's go.
Surveillance, he notices something really creepy. Take a look.
Creepy to. Ano to? Lalaki? Lalaki to ah. Uy, clown! Clown, gagi. Ito nakakatakot talaga kasi ano. Totoong tao. Totoong tao to eh. Kaya mas nakakatakot yung ano, totoong tao isa sa ano, na mga multo.
A person disguised as a clown eerily approaches the porch and tries to peek inside the house. He doesn't seem to try and break in, nor does he touch anything, probably because he notices the camera. And just as he came, he eerily walked away. The homeowner was unsettled by this creepy episode, but decided to shrug it off, thinking that it might be someone messing around at night. But only a couple of days later, a seemingly similar incident took place, by who's believed to be the same intruder. But unlike last time, he approaches the back door of the house in a different clown outfit and a weapon in hand.
Ito katakot talaga to. Kasi pwede kang patayin. Kasi totoong tao eh.
The sinister behind the mask tries to open the door unlike last time, but gives up too early and decides to leave, probably because of the camera again. The homeowner decided to call the cops this time, but by the time they arrived, the trespasser was long gone.
Silent stalker. Silent
On November
stalker.
30th of 2021, a person who lives in an apartment in Dallas posted on Twitter that a dubious person has been standing in front of her apartment almost every single night for an entire month. She said that even after reporting it to the cops, they have not been investigating enough on the matter, and the stalker has continued standing right outside her door every single night. This is her security cam footage.
Nakatakot naman to. Araw-araw andyan. Wala bang ano dyan? Security.
In almost all of the videos, the creepy person can be seen either standing or walking outside the door of her apartment, looking directly towards the camera and probably waiting for the door to open and then strike at the perfect time. In one of the many videos, the person can be heard speaking something that's hard to catch, but there's something very unsettling about his voice and his words. Listen.
Takot naman to.
The intentions of the man are still unclear as he is still to be confronted by the police. But judging by his eerie behavior, it's most likely that his plans were sinister. There was only one more tweet by the uploader only 2 days after the first one, in which she said that her family and friends confronted the man, and that the security is keeping an eye on the person to come around again. But that was the last update by her, and so it's still a mystery as to what exactly happened with the homeowner and the creepy silent stalker.
Elevator trauma.
In In July of 2019, a CCTV footage from China came out, in which a suspicious person can be seen standing inside of an elevator, along with a girl on the other side. What happens next is truly disturbing to watch.
Delikado to. Yung babae oh. Kasama niya ba yung lalaki? Tangina, sinakal, gago. Uy. Patay yung babae. Patay yung babae. Utang ina, parang baliw, gago.
The girl was too busy using her phone and seemed to not notice suspicious behavior from the only person she was sharing the elevator with. And just when the door was about to open for the girl to get out, the man thought that it would be the perfect time to strike and immediately grabbed the girl's neck and covered her mouth, catching her off guard. The elevator door opens, and unfortunately for the girl, there's no one to protect her. The girl, struggling to get away from the attacker's screws, somehow manages to stop the door from closing. And it was only until then that the man realized that things could get out of hands if someone noticed them, and decided to let her go. The origin of this video is unknown, and so there's no information on what happened after this incident. It's most likely that the person was caught given the clear CCTV evidence. The girl got really lucky here, despite the lack of awareness of her surroundings, and learned a valuable lesson that day.
Rolling around.
This creepy security cam footage was uploaded on Reddit by a user on December 18th, 2023, in which something or someone can be seen crawling on all fours around the premises of a house. Take a look.
Uy! Gagi, katakot naman maglakad, gagi. Uy, nalibutan ako ah.
It's unclear as to what exactly this is, but by the look of it, people in the comments say that it looks like a person high on drugs, who is naked and messing around the house at night.
Parang nakadrag yun eh.
But that doesn't explain why would it move so perfectly, as a high person would never be able to move in a straight line like that, even while standing straight. Some people also believe that it could be a cryptid like a skinwalker,
nga.
but it's still unclear as to what exactly this is. I would definitely revise it in the comments if there's any further updates about this video, but for now, this footage remains a mystery.
Bilis lumakad, no?
This video was captured by the security camera of Savannah Brotherton, who is a resident of South Carolina. She was baking Christmas cookies that evening, when all of a sudden she heard a hard knock on her door. She checked the surveillance and was greeted by this bizarre sight.
Pinto. Uy, parang ano to ah. Nakainom. Kaya ano talaga pag ano yung bahay doble padlock talaga.
Savannah said that the person looked something out of The Walking Dead, and the moment she realized the person was trying to break in, she took her gun and stood on the other side of the door, ready to kill the intruder trying to break in. But fortunately for him, he knocked himself out.
Takot talaga, putik.
Savannah told
parang
the press
lasing siya,
that if
parang
he wouldn't
lasing.
have knocked himself out,
Parang
he would have definitely
naka-droga.
broken in. She later called the police, and the man was found in a nearby ditch. He was later given medical treatment and no arrests were made, as the officer believed that the man's condition put his intent into question. Savannah, on the other hand, being the victim, believed otherwise.
Kung sa pag-iisip, still hit and run.
This disturbing video emerged on social media a couple of days ago from South Yorkshire's Doncaster in the UK. The person that you can see in black tracksuit is trying to steal the SUV and get away with it.
Uy!
Soon the owner comes out and tries to stop the thief, but what follows is only a tragic series of events for the
Yan,
owner.
ninakaw yung sasakyan nila, oh. Yung sasakyan nila, naka-uping kasi nanakawin sana. Uy! Gagi! Sakit dun! Puta! Bali yung kamay, oh.
As the thief is about to drive away, the owner attempts to open the door, but the man driving the car reverses in high speed, with the owner sticking to the half-open car door, who was then
Diba
rammed
yung
right through the
bakod, oh?
brick wall. The injured man was left grunting in pain, holding his injured arm before getting back inside to call the cops. The video cuts here, and there's no further
Ang lakas
information
ng
on what
impact
happened
nun, ah.
after this.
Puta, buti mataba. Ay. Help.
In October of 2023, a Reddit user named Blonde in the Woods uploaded this video of a haunted house that has a crazy backstory. The house that you can see in this video was earlier owned by the uploader's husband's friend, who used to experience paranormal activities in the house, some of which he even captured on camera. Apparently, the man was divorced and
Nakakatakot
had to
naman
sell
to.
the house, and the new owners who moved into the house started to experience the same kind of paranormal activities as him. One day, an old neighbor got a hold of the previous owner and asked him if the house was haunted and showed him this video that was shared with him by the current owners.
Ay, napanood ko na to. Help! Bata to eh, bata eh. Bata.
A childlike apparition can be clearly seen floating across the staircase,
Ay,
and can also be heard saying,
Nilabutan ako.
"Help." The
Humihingi ng
strangest
tulong yung
fact
bata,
about this
kawawa
video
naman.
is that although there's children in this household, but the time when this bizarre happening was captured, no one was home. Another disturbing fact is that the new homeowners are about to get divorced too, and the house is back on the market, so it might be possible that the sinister entity lurking in the house brings bad luck and wretchedness in the life of any
Takot,
family
gago.
that tries to live there. On June 25th, 2023, a homeowner woke up to their doorbell at exactly 4 in the morning. As they scanned the doorbell footage, they saw nothing but an empty porch. Curious, they rewound the tape to the moment of the ring, and then gasped at the bizarre sight that greeted them. This is what they saw.
Uy, ano to? Ang gagi na yun. Uy! Nakatakot naman nun.
An orb-like figure can be seen floating around and eventually reaching the
Gagi.
doorbell. At first, it looked like a regular bug or a spiderweb coming before the camera. But all those kind of possibilities were out of the equation when the orb started to make
Parang ano
strange
siya?
movements that coincided exactly with the
Ito
doorbell. ring.
legit to. Kumakatok pa sa doorbell. Eh,
Whether paranormal or not, I'd leave it up to you to decide in the comments.
totoo talaga yun.
And with that, we have
Thank
come
you
to
for
the end of the
watching.
video. Comment down spooky.
Ayun
if you
guys,
watched till the
natapos
end.
na naman tayo
Also,
sa
make sure to
reaction
like
video
and
natin. So,
subscribe this
hanggang
small
dito na
channel
lang
of
kasi
mine. I'd really
lumaga
appreciate
na ako.
that.
Tsaka pauwi na ako maya maya. So, let's go.